Hey, what is going on, my guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Rated Hugo. I want to just say thank you first of all for everyone that submitted their teams. I'm not really sure how many we're gonna be going through. I don't want to make this video super long. I want to make one video, see how it does, and then go from there. However, we did have over 50 submissions to the Rated Hugo Race Your Squad, however you want to call it. But yeah, man, just want to say thank you. Just want to say, if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, make sure you guys do hit the like button, sub to this channel, comment down below and let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if your team was reviewed, and if it didn't, I'll try and include it next time if we do have another one of these. But yeah, I wanted to do one because I get these questions all the time in my streams at twitch.tv/RatedHugo that they're like, hey, can you rate my team? Can you help me with my team? I need to help, I need this and that. And I was like, you know what, I can't really take the time to look at everyone's team on my stream, so why not make a video on YouTube? I also want to shout out It's Haber for giving me the idea. I've been watching him doing this for a while, and honestly, it's such a good idea. It's a good way to get your viewers involved with everything that you're doing and for them to feel like a part of your channel. So I hope that this helps you guys out a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy this this right here. Now, once again, let me just say, the only way I will be looking at your team is if you use the hashtag RatedHugo. Include in the bio or in the tweet how many coins you got, if you got players untradeable, what you're trying to do, because I'm not gonna if I see one that doesn't have that included, I'm just gonna skip it. Also, I'm only gonna be going through the Rated Hugo one, because otherwise I won't be able to find them, because I'm like having like the verification on Twitter and stuff. I don't get every like message or every @ so just make sure you guys are using hashtag RatedHugo. Make sure you guys are sending it over, and let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Didn't want to make this super long, but here we go, guys. So we're going to start off with Kadeem Natur. I believe he was in the stream and he asked me about it. So he says, this is my team right now. All of the icons are untradeable, and I have 200k right now. So looking at the team, it does say that he has 98 chemistry. He has a very good looking team. The defense is decent. However, I am going to suggest that you change out Doherty, I believe is how you say his name. I will recommend that you get him out of the team. I know that he's there to give chemistry to Adama, but Doherty is not very good. I was using his red for the objectives, and I did not like him. Now the attack seems really good. You have Neymar, Mbappe, Adama. So I'm assuming you're playing a 4-1-2-1-2. Keane, CDM, Vidal, and Sissoko on the left center mid, right center mid positions. I would suggest that you take out Doherty and maybe get in a honestly, I would say Bellerin would be better than him, and Bellerin would still give that that green link to Adama Traore. So I would recommend something like that, just because Doherty's really slow and he's not going to catch up to players, especially now with how good players and how fast players are. You need a really fast fullback. Absolutely love Marcelo. I love that for him. I actually played with him, really was enjoying him. Nesta with that with the really low pace, I'd say maybe try and get out of the team eventually. I don't know, look at Van Dijk. I feel like Van Dijk would be a great pickup for this. If you want to kind of go more of a Premier League, a La Liga way, you could actually switch Sissoko over to the middle, maybe bringing Keane over here. Sissoko would be off chemistry, but it would be a small price to pay to be able to use whatever player you want down there. You could go with like a Langley. Honestly, I feel like he would even be better, but ideally you want to go for like Varane, you want to go for like a RTTF Militao, and then get a different right back in there. But overall, the team looks really good. He does say he has 200k, and all of the icons are untradeable. Oh, okay, so that's a really nice icon to have for it as an untradeable player. So for 200k, man, I would honestly just say try and get a better right back in this team. Maybe use Adama as a super sub, because Adama to me is more of a super sub kind of player. You bring this guy on in like the 70th, 60th minute, he's gonna have all that speed on him. Players aren't gonna be able to catch up. Absolutely love Mbappe, Neymar. Vidal was good. Keane and Sissoko. I do feel like your midfield might be a little slow with Vidal and Keane both in there. But those players, I feel like they're kind of irreplaceable. So I don't want to suggest you get rid of any of your midfield, because they're all SBCs or from the icon swaps. But I would recommend you get a Varane. I think Varane's like around 150, 160k, and yeah, I highly recommend you guys do that. But the team looks really good. So Kadeem, thank you for coming in here. Now let's look at my boy Christian. He's actually from the Twitch streams. He says we'll have 500k after flips on tradable cards. Sissoko, Lala, Marcelo. Okay, so Sissoko, Lala, Marcelo are untradeable. Very nice team actually. I know. I think he just came over from the Xbox side as well. So he says he will have 500k after. So right off the bat, I will say this: Puyol is gonna be very slow. I think he's a Barcelona. Obviously, yeah, he's a Barcelona fan. Look at that. So he's not gonna get rid of Puyol. But keep playing with him if you really like him, man. I love your defense, man. Marcelo's an amazing left back. Varane 87 is fantastic. I've been using him as well. Puyol, I haven't used this one, but I would just imagine his agility is a little bit low, so he is gonna feel a little, clunky. Maybe is the word. Lala's great. Semedo. Dembele is really good as well, and he can potentially get an upgrade in the next month. So him going up to an 88 is going to be really good. Realistically speaking, I wouldn't really upgrade anything in the defense or anything, even these or these two for 500k. I would probably sell Conte with the 500k that you're gonna have, and I would get Blanc. I think Blanc's amazing. If you're doing the icon swaps, take Blanc from there and then use that extra 700k to maybe upgrade your Marcelo, your Neymar, or your Mbappe into a better inform of them. So that's the first thing that I would do, Christian. But thank you for submitting it. I do appreciate that, man. We're gonna be going on to my boy Genuinely OG. He says, any changes next upgrade, Hugo? Untradables are Delight, Mendy, Sissoko, Walker, Guardiola, Silva. So pretty much every SBC plus. Oh, that's a really nice pull right there. This right side's very nice. I do like this left side as well as Nedved untradable. He didn't say Nedved was untradable, so that's pretty good. Honestly, man, I would say with this team, I would bring Sissoko to the right side. That way he still gets chemistry and he's full cam with Zola. And I would get Neymar here. I think I personally really love Neymar in this game, and I think Neymar would be so much better than Nedved, even off chemistry. You could potentially even switch this. Oh no, you wouldn't really be able to switch it over to a 4-3-3. But I would definitely go that route, man. I would definitely either go with an Mbappe route or I would go with a Neymar route. I think that this team right here, you have really good, left cam, right cam. I'm assuming you're playing him striker. You're playing him in the cam position, right cam, left cam. I definitely think that Neymar would be so much better on the left cam position instead of Nedved. Even on 8 chemistry, he really doesn't lose any stats there. But Neymar in this game for me is phenomenal, and that's what I would go for next. But the team overall, man, is really, really nice, and I really do enjoy that. Now, I'm not going to be going through any of these that I have to click links and stuff, guys. I'm basically just going to go to the ones that I can click on. So keep that in mind for the video. So next we got Mr. Benjamin Adams. He says Neymar, Adame, Bernardo, Cruyff, Mendy, Varane, Eero, untradable. That is some insane untradable luck right there, guys. Neymar, Adama, Bernardo, Cruyff, Mendy, Varane. That's crazy. 2.8 mil for upgrades. Oh wow. Okay, so 2.8 million coins for upgrades. So since you have Neymar untradable, I highly recommend that you go for. You guessed it. I would go for Mbappe. Mbappe is an insane player that you can use in this team, and he will link to Conte. He will link to him as well, and he will get that full. He'll get the full chemistry. I would recommend that you use Adama Traore with that much amount of coins as a super sub. Instead, bring him in whenever he's hot. I do like the back line. However, the only thing that I would say is maybe upgrade. You have untradable Varane, which is kind of unfortunate because maybe upgrade that Varane. So keep this back line the way that it is. Get I would say striker. Honestly, I would say striker. Get striker. Fuck. I would say get striker Mbappe. Because striker Mbappe 91, he's like 1.9 million coins right now, depending on which console you're on, and you're still gonna have around 900k coins to spend. He's gonna be your best attacker in this game. He's gonna be better than Cruyff. He's gonna be better than this Neymar. And he'll still get full chemistry with him and with Conte right here. I would say drop Adama Traore unless, and I've seen a lot of people do this, you're playing Adama at CDM. So if you play Adama at CDM, I would say maybe go and pick up Aguero instead of him, or you can keep playing with him right there and maybe upgrade the right back to like Walker, the brand new one. The headliner Walker looks fantastic, by the way. He looks really, really good. That way you get back your CDM, because the way that I see it right here, man, is Fabinho has to go. And if you want to keep a team kind of like this, it's really hard whenever you have, whenever you go for like Neymar and then you go to a completely different player. Now, I would say that if you have 2.8 million coins, you could even go for like a Ronaldinho if you want to go that route, and he would give chemistry to everyone. Ronaldinho middle though, not the baby. The middle one would give everyone full chemistry. But I definitely think that you should go the Mbappe 91, which is 1.9 million coins, and then maybe switch up maybe switch it up with the right forward, or use him as a CDM. I've seen a lot of people use this, by the way, so you may want to try Adama as CDM, see how he plays there, because he's so strong physically that he's gonna be able to get like every single ball and stuff. So I would definitely look into doing that. And Bernardo Silva, if you don't mind playing him off chemistry, then play him. Otherwise, if you do end up going, like a different route, you could even potentially pick up Dembele here, and then bring back down him here, and he's gonna get the full chemistry. Play him here in the middle, and he'd still get the full chemistry with Hierro right there. So that's really the only thing I would say do. It's kind of hard to tell you what to do since you're using like wingers. So that's what I would do personally with a 2.8 million. Going up to Mr. Gonzalo, he says, I'm thinking of selling Neymar to use Moments Di Maria and complete player of the month Ben Yedder, Thompson, but he is a joke with 86 squad. All right, first off, man, do not sell Neymar to use Di Maria at all whatsoever. I don't recommend. Di Maria has a 2-star weak foot. He's gonna be tragic. All right, player of the month Ben Yedder is gonna be really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't tell me how many coins you have, so I'm assuming you have, you're gonna use Neymar for that. I would say this, man, don't sell Ben Yedder. If you want to sell Son, maybe sell Son, and again pick up Mbappe. I think Mbappe is way better than Son in this game, especially because he's so agile and so quick, especially with this new patch, guys. I think a lot of people are going to run into the problem of them trying to fit this Adama Traore on their team, when this, in my opinion, Adama should be more of a super sub in the second half, chat. So I definitely would say maybe go the way of Mbappe striker and use him off chemistry if you're trying to get somebody different. But I do not recommend you selling Neymar for Di Maria. That's all I'm going to say, man. Let's go on to Mr. Mike. Mike has his bench is pretty much untradeable, have 400k right now. Thinking of doing that. SBC can do him for free, have loads of ultimate team, and selling Mbappe and buying Messi. Haven't spent a single dime on this team. All right, so that's interesting. He has 400k. His whole bench is untradeable. He's got the bench isn't really nice actually. It's very normal. It's very average players. So he is thinking of. Has 400k right now. Thinking about doing this. Can do anything. Have loads of ultimate team and selling Mbappe and buying Messi. Okay, so he's thinking about selling Mbappe and buying Messi. So here's my question, man. Right? If you're thinking about selling Mbappe and buying Messi, how are you gonna link, Neymar? Because you kind of have to. You kind of have to think about Neymar, and then you have to think about, what are you gonna do to get Messi on full chemistry? Are you gonna switch? It's a lot to do here, man. Personally, what I would do is I would get rid of that Fabinho with that 400k. I would honestly keep Mbappe, and I would keep Neymar if you want to go the meta way. And I would keep them. I would maybe get rid of Dembele, or maybe instead of buying Messi, upgrade to the RTTF Dembele, because Dembele is really good. I know Messi with this new patch has gone pretty good as well, so you could definitely try him if you really wanted to. I just think you're gonna run into problems with trying to like link them, unless you and if you do want to go the Messi route, sell Mbappe. I would say get De Jong, and you're gonna have to get Semedo on the right side as well to link up to Messi. So I would get De Jong and Messi to link up, and that way Van Dijk still gets that link right there. Or you could switch these two as well, because that way it'll give you an easier way to link them. I definitely wouldn't do that, man. If you're trying to play the meta, I would just stick with Mbappe and Neymar personally. Samuel says, Raheel, all untradables getting Timo Werner, play of the month soon. I play 4-4-2 Kai and Witzel in the midfield, and Pires, who is a beast for me with Lewandowski. This right here, guys. Okay, so he has 131k. He's gonna get the brand new Werner, he says. So the back line is fine. However, yeah, the back line's fine. I think back line's good. He's got good wingers. He's got a good midfield. I don't really see Kai being a CDM, so unless he's playing 4-1-2-1-2, which he plays the 4-4-2. So yeah, I guess that could work. So he's gonna bring in Warner play of the month. I'm assuming he's gonna bring him in for Lewandowski. I think that's good. I played with Lewandowski's new headliner card and he was okay. So this one definitely isn't gonna be as good. So I definitely recommend getting that Warner and maybe using Lewandowski in the attack as a super sub. But other than that, man, with the 131k coins that you have, you really can't upgrade anything. I would probably just save up and try and get Varane right here, boys. Alrighty, again, guys, I need actual pictures, not just you guys sending me whatever this is. So let's click on this one, because this guy has everything. Send in the team so you can rate it in your video. I have 1.5 mil coins plus few investments, which I'm not selling yet. Okay, so this is his team. I'm assuming how it starts. And then he's got a couple of players on the bench. Cool. So he's got 1.5 million coins. So this man, you know what? I would say maybe the 1.5 million coins. Actually, you have 2.1 million from what I'm seeing here. The back line is phenomenal, man. You have a fantastic, back line. You don't need to worry about that whatsoever. Definitely, man, I would say replace Fabinho. I would say replace Aguero. And honestly, I would dare say replace Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is fantastic, but I think that you can do a lot better with this team right here. Personally, I would go the route of Garrincha. I absolutely love Garrincha in this game. Middle Garrincha, baby Garrincha, they're both fantastic. If you want to keep Aguero, I'd say try the record breaker, and that would pretty much equal out your coinage. And then you don't have Conte in here, so I definitely recommend getting Conte. He would be off chemistry, but I think that'd be fine because Conte in this game is fantastic, man. So I would say Conte. I would say, you know, here get record breaker wherever you want to keep Aguero, and I would definitely say look at Garrincha in this team. This team is phenomenal, man. But I would definitely replace Fabinho, and if you don't want to do any of that, man, I would say just get Blanc for Fabinho. He's gonna be fantastic. And I would say at least upgrade, you know, Aguero to another player. If you do have that many coins, you can also get Dalglish and play him at striker, and that would be really good as well. You could also get Cruyff. I believe Cruyff is around that price range. So Cruyff and Blanc, or take Blanc from the icon swaps. That would be what I would do. If you want to keep Bernardo, Blanc, Cruyff, or Dalglish, I think that's kind of like your go-to. You kind of need a really meta striker in this team, in my opinion. So that's what I would do, bro. But thank you for submitting, and I appreciate it a lot. Now we go on to Foot Arsenal. He says 20k will have 50k-ish on Monday. Untradables are all SBC cards, Varane, Ter Stegen, and Mendy. Just wondering what to do down the line. All right, man. So you don't have a lot of coins, so you really can't upgrade anything. This is going to be what I'm going to tell you, bro. I think Sanson's decent. The back line is good. Honestly, bro, I have not seen too much of these two right here, so I can't really tell you how I feel about them. But I definitely would say maybe, you know, fix your attack. I would say save up to afford a good striker. You know, instead of using this 84 rated player, maybe use him as super sub. Try and get, you know, save up coins for an Mbappe, save up coins for a player that's gonna make that's going to be there long term, and not just for now, and players that are gonna kind of like, you know, make you mad in the game. So that's what I would do. I would save up for Mbappe and just go that route, man. But overall, I think that the defense is fantastic. Your CDMs are really good. I would definitely try and get rid of Benzema though in the long run. Benzema is not very good. You can go the route of, like I said, you can literally put Mbappe right here if you wanted to, or anything like that. But definitely try and get Mbappe into this team, and, you know, get him in there. A cheaper option that you could really save up for is Ben Yedder. So get rid of Benzema, get Ben Yedder. I think that would strengthen the team a lot more. So Ben Yedder would probably be the best one, even if it's just the 85 rated. That's what I would personally do, man. Go for a better, you know, attacker, striker. Yeah, here is sending his. He says I have like 100k. Everyone is untradeable except Insigne. My only players that are not full chemistry are Trent and Lloris. Alrighty, so this is really weird. So the only player that isn't tradable is Insigne. He only has 100k. Realistically speaking, man, you can't do anything with this. I would say, however, try and stay clear of SBCs, man, because you're kind of limited to what you can do with these. If you have 100k, man, honestly, I don't really see a better player than Insigne until you can maybe. I don't even know how you're getting him on chemistry there, to be honest, dude. How are you even getting? Okay, so you're probably playing him. Okay, I see. Okay, I can kind of see it. He's off chemistry probably too. Man, I would say stop doing so many SBCs, my dude. That's what I would say, man. The team is really struggling in the, you know, it's really struggling. You stop doing SBCs, man. You have way too many already. Just, you know, stop doing SBCs, save up coins, and actually buy yourself a team. I would say you would have to probably get rid of Iniesta first. Iniesta is decent, but he's not really good. I have not seen a single person use him against me. So save up, get rid of Iniesta, maybe get rid of Insigne, you know, kind of replace that. Maybe Lautaro. Actually, Lautaro's having an SBC, so you might want to do Lautaro. He'll probably be the only one that's coming that I would say do. So Lautaro is coming. Do that card. They'll get full chemistry right there, and then go from there, man. But please, just don't do too many SBCs, man. Next up, we have Mr. Chiron says, I have no coins to upgrade as money is tight, but everything is untradeable except my left wing back and right wing back. Any advice will be great. Well, everything is untradeable, and you're okay. So everything is untradeable, and your fullbacks are basically not. So what I recommend, my man, is I would say, oh, this is a decent one actually, guys. Okay, so definitely, guys. That is not a Premier League team, by the way. You didn't tell me how many coins you have, so unfortunately, I can't really help you out there. I would personally say, dude, try and get rid of that Silva. Get yourself a CDM kind of player into the team. Maybe like an Undiddy. Maybe look at the Jibamin. I know he's really good. I used him at the beginning of the year, so he was good for this goal team. Get rid of Alderweireld if you want to play 5 at the back, and make sure that you get Sanchez. Get a better center back up there with Van Dijk. And honestly, I would play Sanchez on the left side, Laporte in the middle, so he's the lowest, and then Van Dijk on the right side, just like you have him. But that is what I would do. Definitely try and get rid of David Silva in there as well, and try and get a more defensive player, because you have your 2 attacking players, your cam, and then your attacking CM, or CDM, which would be, you know, Mr. Kevin De Bruyne, and then I would get a more defensive player where Silva is, and you can sell him to a forward, you know, Jabaman and Diddy, whatever you want to get in that situation. You can even look like informative core, depending on how much he is. But that's kind of like what I would do. Interesting formation. I don't really see many people rock that formation, but let me know how that works. Also, guys, I want to go ahead and say for the next episode, guys, instead of these right here, how these are like small, I'm gonna ask you guys to take a screenshot from your console, because that way you guys are able to actually see the whole picture and not have to like squint your eyes, especially if you're like on a phone looking at this. I just now noticed how bad that looked, so I'm gonna be skipping over all of these and doing that instead, just so you know, it looks better for everyone, because it is something that's you know, I want the video to look good. So like this guy right here, he took screenshots from his console. So this guy right here, Mr. Avenged, it's Gil Avenged, he says, "Hey bro, love your content. Thank you, my dude. This is my team. I'm just waiting for enough XP for Aurora. Every single player in the teams are untradeable except Delight. I have 150k to upgrade. Thanks." All right, so I'm assuming you love Delight. You're using this team for you know, chemistry. You're using this team because you enjoy it. That's a very nice reds, man. You got 86 red Yetter. You have that Martial, the red flex. I like it. You have a very good defenseman. You have Mendy. You have Varane. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful defense, dude. Now, I'm assuming you pack pulled all those baby icons right there. Now, you said you have 150k to upgrade. Alrighty. So you play in game like this. You play in a 4-1-2-1-2. I like this a lot. To be honest, man, with 150k, you can't really upgrade much, my dude. So what I would do is I would save up coins to be able to afford Inform Varane in the long run. Inform Varane is fantastic. He literally is 87 Inform Varane, by the way, the second Inform. He is fantastic. Maybe even a Militao, he'll still be on full chemistry. And that's kind of like what I would do. I think, yeah, he would still be on full chemistry. But I would get 87 Varane. I think he's fantastic for this game. Save up for him. You know, eventually maybe try and get a better cam other than Sterling, because other than Martial, because he's not really a cam. I would rather play Ben Yedder at cam than him, but I see why you're doing it. Up top, man, it's a very good team. I do enjoy this team. I like this team a lot, man. I really do like this team. I think this team looks very, very good. And it looks like a fun little team, man. Howling coming in as a super sub. You got some really good luck with your Reds, man. But yeah, that's what I would do, bro. I would try and get 87 Varane, because the upgrade from the 85 to the 87 is magnificent, man. It's so good. And apart from that, you know, maybe try and save up for a better cam. I would dare say maybe save up for like a Zola, maybe a Del Piero would be really, really good in that position. You could even once you looking in the long run, like a Cruyff in there. But definitely I'd say upgrade to 87 Varane. You definitely will notice the big difference from the 85 to the 87, especially with his defense. Your midfield's good and your attack is good, man. So again, guys, I highly recommend, please, for the next video that we're going to be doing, make sure that you take a screenshot from your console. Make sure that you get a full HD picture so everyone is able to see it. All right, so this one right here is a small one as well. I think all of these are small, yeah. So shout out to Edward though, and shout out to Mr. Spursman for putting their team in here. I appreciate you guys doing this. Now we're gonna go to Mr. KDJ Master. So he says Hugo around 300k. Allen will be Blanc from swaps. Just pretend that's Blanc for now. LOL, all untradeable except Stegen and Allen. All right, so he's gonna get rid of Allen. Stegen is untradeable. Stegen, one of the best goalkeepers in the game. Your back line is phenomenal, man. And how much did you say you have to upgrade? 300k to upgrade, and that's basically Allen. I got you. So 2 CDMs, very good wingers, very, very good striker. Decent cam here, I'd say. Haji isn't the best. I definitely recommend you upgrade Haji at some point. I think Haji will be a player that you want to upgrade in the future. I see you bringing in Traore for either Politano or even Haji in the second half. All right, so this is what I'm gonna recommend, man. 300k. I highly recommend you go for Varane. I think that Varane is so much better than Lenglet, in my opinion. He has that speed, he has that strength, he has everything going for him. He might have really low balance, and I know that's kind of something that people always say, but Varane in this team would be very good. That would practically take up all your coins. If you can afford to get Inform 87 Varane at some point, maybe get him instead. But overall, man, I really like this team. Honestly, I would rather use that. I see that you have this man right here, Carlos here, man. This guy's really good. I really enjoy him. I would rather use him than Lenglet, in my opinion, and everyone would still be on full chemistry. And then you can use that 300k, bro, to you know, save up and maybe, well, you can't. I wouldn't say get rid of Haji because you kind of need him for the chemistry, but maybe save up for a better right wing. Politano's amazing, by the way. I use him and I think he's fantastic, but maybe save up to get a player in that position. You know, I like to give out Garrincha a lot because Garrincha is really good. You could even look at Best as an icon for the future. But overall, man, I like this team. If we're looking solely at how you like the team, I definitely would say maybe get 87 Varane, because Varane 87 is very, very good. Other than that, man, the team looks great. You could also look at RTTF Militao if you can ever afford that. But I do like your team, and the team is fun. Let me know how this 84 card is in the comments below if you do see this, because I'm interested to know about that card. Again, guys, I'm only gonna pick ones that the ones that have the big ones like this, because it helps me be able to, you know, it helps it so you guys don't have to squint your eyes in the phones. So Harrison, what is going on, man? I have 150k if I sell the players in my club. Untradeable are the center backs and flashback Sanchez, and the bench is untradeable apart from red goals. Okay, so he has 150k basically. In his untradeables are center backs and flashback Sanchez. All right, so I think this is kind of like I think I saw someone else having this exact same back line. I dig it, man. You're probably semi new to foot, right? Trying to get everything situated. I like the team, bro. I really do, actually. You have 150k to upgrade this team. Oof, that's gonna be a tough one, dude. 150k to upgrade the team. In my opinion, I think that I would upgrade This is a tough one, man. This is a really, really tough one. With 150k, you really can't upgrade too much. I wouldn't get rid of the center backs because you already have them. You obviously can't get rid of him or him. I'll tell you what you can do. I would probably sell Mertens. Mertens is fantastic, but I do think we are gonna get a Inform Lautaro, the striker, Argentinian. I believe he plays for Inter as well, and he will give full chemistry to him right there. So I would sell him and see if you can afford that Lautaro whenever he comes out. He's going to be a great card, man. He's going to get that green link as well, so he will be on full chemistry. Everyone will. And then after that, long term, I'd probably end up trying to get rid of Salah at some point, because he does have that 3-star weak foot, and I don't know if you want to have that card around. So I'm assuming you play a 4-1-2-1-2 with this formation, or you will when Blanc comes into the team. If you do, obviously I would play Fabinho CDM, man. But I do like the team. I would assume you're semi new to foot, maybe, like, you know, don't have a lot of coins or don't have a lot of time to play. But yeah, man, I think the team looks okay for the amount of coins that you seem to have. All right, so now we're going over to Mr. Brian Felix right here. He says, I have 500k to upgrade. Untradables are Campbell packed, Blanc packed. Oh wow, Mane, Hernandez red. So he has red, Theo Hernandez, Meyer, Firmino, Ter Stegen. Okay, so he basically has a full, like, untradeable team. All right, so looking straight at the team, guys, I am going to say, did he say Mane was pack pulled? Yeah, he is. Okay, so Mane's pack pulled, Hernandez is pack pulled, Meyer, Firmino. Alrighty, so obviously he is. So Son is honestly like your only tradable player from what I'm seeing, right? All right, so I would say 500k, dude, to upgrade this team. 500k to upgrade the team. Honestly, Dembele isn't I don't think Dembele is really a player that you want to keep using at this point in time. I would say save up to get RTTF Dembele. I think RTTF Dembele is very, very nice. You could also look at Garrincha. You could look at Best. I would honestly say try and save up for a better right mid. You know, he'll get full chemistry tomorrow if you get an icon right here. Obviously, you can use any right back that you want if you don't want to use Semedo any longer, because this gold Semedo does have a problem where he, like, doesn't really push people off the ball. I would also say you might want to look to upgrade Firmino. I'm assuming these two are your CDMs. If you play a 4-1-2-1-2, then these would be your three CDMs, CMs, and then you have your, obviously, your players. But if you do play Firmino at cam, I would highly recommend that you maybe get rid of him in the future. Maybe drop Son back, or get you know, Aguero up here so you can play him at striker as well. Drop Son either to a cam, play him at striker. You can look at Inform Jesus, who's like 60k instead of Firmino, because Firmino, I don't see, if you're using a 4-2-3-1, I don't see Firmino using that formation. I would say 4-2-3-1, I would play Sun Cam. I would play Jesus Cam. No, Sun Cam, Jesus striker, Dembele for the moment, obviously in the right cam, Mane on the left cam, and then eventually try and get like a Garincha and RTT of Dembele. I believe best is go like baby card is super cheap. It's like 700k, so you might be able to afford him. That's what I would do. By the way, sick untradeable players, man. Very, very nice, Brian. I rate that. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Let's do Mr. Flamike, who has 350k coins to upgrade. Got 350k to okay, so he has 350k to open to upgrade. Man, the only thing that I would say is looking at this team is he does have Chore as well. I think a lot of people are using that Chore. I would say, man, save your coins. I think that the whole team is pretty good. Messi's amazing, you know, these cards are great. I would say save your coins and wait to upgrade your Mbappe to a higher tier Mbappe. So keep saving the coins, sell Mbappe. You know, you probably have like 1.1 million after you sell Mbappe, and try and afford the striker inform Mbappe, maybe even the team of the year nominee Mbappe. So your team can get better, because that would definitely help it out. I think that the informs of Mbappe gives him such a better card. His gold card is good, it's decent, but it's not amazing, and that extra little you know, points that he gets for the informs is phenomenal. So definitely try and get either the team of the year nominee, maybe the 891 whenever you can afford them, but that's what I would recommend, Mr. Mike. All right, this one isn't necessarily a PS4 Xbox picture, but it is it looks like it is a big picture. So he says, have 300k to upgrade my untradeable picture plus flashback Neuer plus player of the month Warner. Oh, okay. All right, never mind, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go through those links because I don't even think that's a link, my man. So make sure that you guys link your actual teams from your console, guys. All right. And that is it, man. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at one or two. Let's do this guy right here. He actually did it an hour ago. So he says all untradeable 442 in game 700k. Looking at this team, man, I definitely say try and upgrade Nesta in the long run. I'm assuming you took that Hierro from the swaps, but I would definitely try and get like a Van Dijk here in the future. You know, you do have Neuer here, so you can pick up Allison, you can pick up De Gea in that situation, but I would look at like a De Gea to partner up. Not De Gea, a Van Dijk to partner up, man. I would say though, man, this is what I would 100% recommend to you do. Get Mbappe right here for now. So with the 700k that you have, man, get Mbappe right here. It's gonna be a better player than Dembele, miles ahead, and then eventually try and upgrade your center back, dude. I think, or actually, what you could do also is you could bring this guy over here, and you could get Varane here to get him on full chemistry as well. Or you can get another icon. You know, you can look at Coleman from the icon swaps. You can look at well, you already have Hierro there, so just look at things like that, man. Nesta is pretty slow, and honestly, Hierro isn't super slow, but he does feel a little clunky. So I would say, you know, eventually try and get a speedier center back. But in the meantime, man, 700k, get Mbappe in this team. Let's see. Somebody else. This team looks very interesting. Trevor, 600k has shown all in trade besides Team of the Year, Conte, and Roger. I play 4-2-2 and 4-1-2-1-2. That team, my friend, is phenomenal. And you have 600k to upgrade this team. Honestly, dude, for 600k, you won't be able to upgrade this whatsoever. This is what I would do. Get rid of this guy right here. Get 100% get Neymar whenever you can afford him. All right, so save up for Neymar. Get Neymar right here. Play him at cam, play him at striker, play him at left cam, right cam, where you want to, and then your two CDMs would be these guys right here, Conte and Zidane. Also, you say you play in a 4-1-2-1-2, so Conte and Zidane, and then you would have to play, you know, whenever you switch to a 4-1-2-1-2, obviously like best at CM as like an attacking CM. So that's what I would say, man. Mr. Carl, that's a very nice team, my man. He says, I have like 1.2 million in the bank with tradables. I can sell it. Just give me your opinion on my team. Any potential upgrades? Your team looks great, bro. I would say potential upgrades. Definitely get rid of that Bernardo Silva, dude. He is he's not very good, man. I would definitely get rid of him. I think you need to get rid of obviously him, and then make sure that you have Mbappe on chemistry. So this is what I would do. All right, this is going to be a little bit tricky. So this is what I would personally do. 1, move Mbappe over to a CM position. Get Lala SBC. That way he's on 7 chemistry, which would be fine for him. Second thing, move Conte. Yeah, I think you would have to move Conte with Katie. No, you don't have you wouldn't have a link there. You would not have a link there. So let's see. Oh wow, this is actually interesting. So this is gonna be the last one, guys. So we'll see how this one goes. Definitely, man. Conte. Okay, so Mbappe on the right side. No, okay, I got it. You have to get rid of You have to get rid of Bernardo Silva. If anything, man, at least do the Bernardo Silva SBC. So that's one way to get it going. Second, sell Sane, sell Conte. Right here, I mean sell Son. Right here, get team of the week, Ben Yedder, 1 or 2, whichever you want. I would say the 86 would be best. Get Neymar right here. So Neymar, Yedder, full chemistry. Everything is full cam. I do think that well, actually no. If you do bring in Bernardo Silva, I think he should be okay. You might be able to play around with other you know, like formations to see if he gets full chemistry, and then you should be able to play that. I think that'll be a fantastic team. I'm assuming you play these two at CDMs, so that's what I would do, man. So guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys all, man, for submitting. I appreciate it. Like, the first off, just greatly. I think we had over 50 submissions, so obviously I can't go through all of them. But if you guys did see your team in here, please make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my thoughts of the teams. If you guys have any recommendations on what I should do to, you know, maybe this be a little bit more entertaining, or a little bit, you know, have more concept into it, just put it down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for the support over on the YouTube, guys. I really do appreciate it. We're about to hit 3.7. Hopefully we hit that today after this video. We will also have another video after this. So thank you guys, man. Once again, the ways to get involved, if you want me to review your team, make sure that you do take a screenshot from your PlayStation or from your Xbox. Make sure you take it in game, and make sure you take one like how you started out. That way it's easier for me to notice. Also, tell me how much you have. Tell me the untradeables. Tell me what you're thinking of doing. And yeah, man, I hope you guys do well in the weekend league. I appreciate you guys watching this. Make sure you guys do hit a like so we can keep doing these videos. If you guys do enjoy this, I hope that I got to some of you guys that, you know, are actually watching the videos. And hopefully in the next one, you guys have yours involved. I will try and get another one out for you guys next Friday, depending on how this goes. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I do appreciate it. Once again, make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel, comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know your whole thoughts on this, and let me know if I did review your team. I am going to look at Alex Bartel real quickly because I am really jealous of this Neymar right here. This team is phenomenal, dude. I honestly wouldn't even change anything of it. With 400K, you can't really do anything. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one, guys. Peace out, my dudes.